Sogo impressed us tremendously during the initial stages. Right when we signed the agreement, within 24 to 48 hours, we actually had a kickoff call. That kickoff call entailed project managers, account managers. All of those folks were there to actually get a better sense of our strategic objectives and business needs. They immediately were able to find out what those needs were and actually provide some solutions that even we didn't think about as it related to our customer satisfaction study.
Hi, I'm Steve Verasso. I'm the Vice President of Organizational Effectiveness of T3 Expo. T3 Expo is an event services contractor that provides design and build expertise for all in-person events, whether it's a conference, a trade show, or a corporate event.
We switched to Sogolytics to actually help us out with our customer satisfaction studies. We initially started them in 2019, and we were using an external research firm. That research firm wasn't able to scale to the level that we were looking for, and therefore we actually went to Sogo. Sogo was a perfect opportunity for us to not only study our customers and their customers, but also do it on a quarterly basis, something more consistent that gave us actual insights immediately. What we wanted to do in 2020, once we engaged with Sogo, was really to find out how we were performing against those 2019 numbers. Sogo provided 3 different solutions for us that were incredibly appealing and made it very easy for us to switch over. Number 1 was its project management expertise, folks that were able to understand our needs and immediately guide us through that process. Number 2 was the self-serve model. A lot of third-party vendors usually like to manage that process. We were able to use that self-serve tool, which is outrageously simple to use, to help us with not only our primary objectives of customer satisfaction surveys, but also some other research efforts that we were looking to entertain. The third actual area that really appealed to us as well is we finally able to use one provider for all of our research needs, as well as one provider that also helped us out with our collection of digital assets and other areas that went beyond market research. The Sogo tool allowed for us to actually see areas of improvement and opportunity for us. We were able to take that data immediately and make change within weeks and months and not in years. Because the Sogo tool is so great, we actually expanded upon how we utilize our research needs. In fact, we expanded upon it not only to measure customer satisfaction externally, but we also now use it to measure internal satisfaction with our employee base. We use it in unconventional ways as well through collection of digital assets. We've actually now used it as a sales tool. Sogo has one of the most robust reporting capabilities that I've ever witnessed through a research provider. Sogo offers the ability to not only give you a clear sense of how you perform at the macro level, but they're also able to provide tools that give you data points at the micro level. You can drill down to one simple question and find out all the responses that came out. Sogo was able to provide an immediate onboarding plan. That onboarding plan actually only took 24 to 48 hours, where in most cases customers would define success as 2 to 3 weeks before you're actually able to engage with a team. Not Sogo. Sogo was able to assign a team immediately and actually get our first kickoff call in place within 24 to 48 hours. After that call, when they really understood our strategic objectives, they were able to provide us with a real view of what that research tool would look like within 1 to 2 weeks max. That was tremendous. That gave us the ability to deploy our surveys far earlier than we would have ever expected and gave us the ability to get our response rate up by over 20%. One of the things that impresses us the most with Sogo is the project management, account management expertise. Immediately from the day we signed our partnership with Sogo, they brought on a team that was able to engage. That engagement entailed a deep understanding of what our strategic objectives were through a market research perspective, as well as outlining a clear and concise production timeline of what we needed to do to achieve our goals on the research front. The other area that really impressed us with the Sogo team was the production timeline. They always kept us on point, always led us to the actual key milestones that we needed to make sure that our research efforts were being fielded in a timely and an effective manner. But then also providing some additional insights of, hey, by the way, there's different ways that you can ask this question that may provide you with a little bit more information that you would never have expected. There are certain success measures that we always put into place. Number 1 is our Net Promoter Score. That helps us understand whether or not our customers are willing to become advocates of T3 Expo. While using the Sogolytics tool, we are able to see that our NPS score over the past 3 years has increased from 36 to 71, which is a tremendous achievement from the team. Sogo actually provided us with a great opportunity to understand why our score went from 36 to 71. we're now able to find out why our customers are willing and eager to actually recommend T3 Expo for their design and build services. While using the Sogolytics tool, we actually were able to see our customer satisfaction score go up by 18 points. We also have another measure that we use, and that's our loyalty measure. That's the willingness for a customer not only to recommend T3 Expo to their industry peers, but also to use us again year over year. That score actually went up by 19%, something that we're incredibly proud of. But we would never have known that if we didn't use the Sogo tool. So if you remember, we used Sogo in 2019 and 2020 for only one research effort or one research initiative. Because that platform is so scalable, we're actually using it for well over 100 to 150 different research means and ways. That gives us the ability to actually touch well over 500 of our customers and stakeholders on an annual basis. Something like that can't be matched with most third-party research providers. Our initial understanding of how we're going to use the Sogo tool was to do external research, really get an understanding of how our clients are perceiving our service delivery. Now that we know how successful that Sogo tool is, how great and easy it is to work with, we're going to use it to actually measure employee satisfaction, overall understanding of our office environment, whether or not we're providing them with all the tools that they need to succeed. And again, it's another way to not only reflect externally, but reflect inwardly as well. We've been so impressed with the Sogo tool that we're actually looking to test the boundaries of how to use that tool and platform. So far, the Sogo platform has been able to demonstrate that it's been able to do anything that we have asked of it. Now we're actually looking to do beyond just collection of digital assets in the traditional research manner. We're actually going to look to use it to do other things that potentially make our customers' life a lot easier and therefore provide a far higher value of our participation and partnership with those clients. I'd feel 100% confident in recommending the Sogolytics tool to any industry peer, primarily because Sogolytics has been able to demonstrate its ability to expand with us, grow with us over the years, as well as simply make it a simple and intuitive way to use a self-serve platform.